How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to the Nameless Draft League, where I know I've been lazy, guys. I know I have not been keeping to schedule, but we are back. And this week we're going to go over week 6 and week 7 for all of you, because you know what? Why not do it all together? So let's just start off with the week 6. This is Natdex. The monotype will have the same thing. Natdex week 6 first match. Wizened, captain of the Maine Mankeys, against Mikey, captain of the Las Vegas Luxrays. And looking at their team, Shifu single strike goes ham. Like, I know this outspeeds Val outspeeds, but like, I mean, just for pure damage wise, if you switch Shifu in on something that outspeeds, like Scarf Shifu, looks like it goes ham. Typhlosion looks kinda nice. Take out Suicune, it just gets to click the eruption button. But then again, Suicune Toxic Stall looks pretty goddamn good into anything not named Celesteela. But even if they're running like Cammind and Cammind Skull, Suicune just kinda cleans the fuck up, right? Right? Yeah. Webs up with Smeargle or maybe Spikes, a Spore could be. Gliscor looks not too troublesome in this matchup. Let's just get into it, shall we? So we start off with the Serena against Regieleki. Okay. So, who the fuck is Tessa Serena? Hold up, what? Regieleki probably Vault Switches out here while Serena goes for like a Drop Kick or a Power Whip or something is my prediction. Vault Switch out to Gliscor, right? Does it get the knock? Oh, what a read! Gliscor goes down. Oh no, Gliscor stays up because I only got the 2 hits. Oof. Suicune comes in on this triple axle. Takes pitiful damage, doing more back to Serena. Barely missing out on a kill, but one more damn and it's gone. Out to Prim on the Cammind. Oh, Scald. Primal Arena. Sure. I'll Google that as well, sure. Moonblast takes out. Oh, that might be Specs, I'm not sure. Gliscor coming in, this is crazy. Oh my god, that crit nearly got nice. Oh, it's not even Choice Specs, that's just how frail Aleki is, I guess. Oh, and just about lives. Smeargle comes in, gets a Stone Axe off to set up rocks, chipping down that Gouging Fire and what's it called? Oh, Unseen Fist comes into effect. They're not getting the burn off. Wicked Blow picks up the kill. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Sandy Shocks takes the CC just about. Does it kill a back with no? It goes for the Iron Defense, but Wicked Blow goes right through that. Close Combat's gonna pick up the kill anyway. And oh, we might have to go for the Valiant Sweep here. Is it booster energy speed? Goes for Vacuum Wave, picks up that kill nice and clean. Serena comes in, will fall to a Vacuum Wave as well. Or never mind, Queenly Majesty picks up a triple axle. Doing nothing. Do we see a Moonblast come out from Val? Aura Sphere, same thing, covered for Gouging or Celesteela. In comes Typhlosion, takes a Moonblast, 31%. The game's still not over because Suicune is just a bulky monster. We could see Suicune just, you know, put in work. Eruption's going to do pitiful damage, only 27. We see a Cammind go off. Will he go for the rest now? Yeah. Rest's up, right? Yep, back up to full. And now we're going to see Rest Talk, Scald, Cammind. Let's see. Sleep Talk, gets the Scald, picks up the kill. Probably would have wanted to set up a bit more. Gouging Gary comes in now with a Photosynthesis defense. Goes for EQ, doing no damage at all. We see a Sleep Talk, gets another Cammind. Are we going to just start seeing Scalds come out here on Gouging Gary? We see Scald doing 58. It goes down to the next one. Has to go for the EQ. Doing only 26. We could probably see a rest go off here. Putting Suicune back up to full HP to take on the Celesteela, because Suicune does not die. We know this Leech Seed. Oh, I don't think that's gonna be enough against Cammind Celesteela. or not Calm Mind Celestial, Calm Mind Suicune, we see Sleep Talk give it another Calm Mind boost. That's up to +3. Leech Seed, you know, taking a bit, and we see another Calm Mind +4. Might as well go up to +6 and just win the game with Suicune is what I think would happen. Let's see, wakes up, goes for the Scald. Ooh, okay. Okay, Suicune probably would win the PP stall thanks to pressure, but one more Scald's all it needs. Do we see a rest or do we see a Calm Mind here? Protect goes up and Suicune goes back to sleep, putting itself up to full HP. And now it's just gonna Sleep Talk and Calm Mind. Air Slash is doing nothing and Suicune's just gonna pick up the kill here, right? One more, or well, two more I guess now that Celestial is back up to full HP, but we see Calm Mind up to +6. 2 Scalds is enough, so Suicune just has to click that Scald button 2 times and pick up the win. 89%, does nothing, and we're gonna see another one, but it doesn't matter, no need to go for. Yeah, Scald nothing, and we're gonna see Scald come out, finish off the Celestial, and Suicune just being an unkillable monster as it's always been. Nice one, Suicune, love to see it. Suicune just does not die, it doesn't know what dying is. It's one of the bulkiest monsters in the game and stood the test of time, even through power creep. So, let's move on to our second game now. We have Fish Emoji Doggo against Cinderace, captain of the St. Paul Spirit Breakers. And looking at the matchup, no Ghost Resist other than, what, Moltres, and running 2 dragons, so Ghost and, so take out the Moltres and you can just click Shadow Ball or Phantom Force for free. Take out these and you can click Dragon Darts or Draco for free. Pidgeot looks good, holy. Because these two are going to take big damage from a Heat Wave and the rest are just getting hit hard by Hurricane. Quack is going to do Quack stuff. Clefable. Ooh, these two do threaten Clefable pretty hard, but at least it can't take the Dracos. Looking into Doggo's team here, Caesar could be an issue if it gets a Sword Stance off. Because I say even bulk, like Sword Stance up, it's probably going to be able to take on that Skarmory, and if not, you know, dabble their monster. Like what Skarmory doing to Skeldurge, it's a free switch in for Skeldurge. So let's just get in here. We see British the Skarmory come in against Kinoko. Caesar Mega Evolves, knocks off does 50% and gets rid of that AV. That's huge. Into a Fire type, Bullet Punch is not picking up the kill, and Terra Blast just going to one-hit KO. Oh my god, that's a huge kill for Cinderace. In comes Cloyster into my Mango is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Hit Rapid Spin onto August, and we see T-Bolt pick up the kill on Fortnite, and Spooky Boy comes in, and in comes Tinkaton, and we see U-turns out doing 13%. It's big into Tinkaton. British comes in on the Stone Edge, takes nothing, and we see Stealth Rocks go up for that good chip. Dirge comes in, takes 24%. Spikes, it's just really laying them out. And Torch Song, 34%. That's, oh, that's 2+2. Running Throat Spray on the Dirge is crazy. Moonlight, 50%, and now you know that it's running Unaware. So setting up on in front of it is really not going to help you much. Unless you can pick up the kill, which one more does it. No, not thanks to Moonlight. So out to Tinkaton. And we see Mold Breaker. And Skarm goes out into the Fake Out. Surprise, I was expecting to just see a raw Gigaton. In comes Cloyster, taking a lot of chip here. Spikes goes up. We're gonna see a Shell Smash. Oh no, Rapid Spin. Oh, that's huge. With the Mirror Herb. Oh, I was reading the Shell Smash. In comes Latios on the CC, taking no damage. And we see Clefable come in to take on that Luster Purge. 49% does not get the defense drop. 49 again now gets a special defense drop, and it will go down to the next one, so it has to switch it. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. You could have got huge damage off there. So in comes Clefable on that T-Ball, 31%. Gonna be enough to pick up a kill on it next time. 20% on Dragon Ball, does not get the power. Tinkaton comes in on the, let's see, on the Phantom Force. So that's forcing out Luxrays. Takes 41, just not enough to proc Berserk. Do we see Agility? We see Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, pick up the kill on Clefable. Out to the Pult now. Pult now can Phantom Force for free because there's no Ghost Immunity or Ghost Resist or anything. So I think Pult just cleans up unless this is Choice Scarf Gladios, which it very much will be, into Skarmory on the Draco. Gonna get a free Roost off here, right? Yeah, we're gonna see probably a Rapid Spin again. Yep, do we see Body Press? Do we see Hazards go back up on that? Yep. Ooh, this is not looking good for Doggo. I think Skarmory on its own can nearly win this game, especially with Rocks going back up. Icicle Spear, just not enough here. Yeah. And we see Roost back up to 50%. Icicle Spear again needs a crit, just 1 or 2 crits is all it needs, but oh, it's asking for a lot against the Skarmory. Skarmory's just slowly going back up in HP. Could easily just, you know, finish it off with a Body Press at any moment in time, but it's just toying with the Cloyster at this point. Icicle Spear again. 1 crit, but I think it's just too late. If it got that on the first Icicle Spear, it would have been over. But yeah, can just Body Press here and pick up a kill. And then, you know, just save Skarmory in the back for when Tinkaton eventually comes in. Or Whirlwind's out, yeah, into... Yeah, that's huge damage on Skeldurge. Going out to Quack for free onto this Torch Song. And Quack is just probably going to be able to sweep from here. All the mons are pretty low. Yep, +1. Moxie boosted, and in comes... Oh, really fearing that Scarf, which it most likely is. T-Ball picks up the kill, but now that's a free Dragapult. And you can just, what? Phantom Force here. Or U-turns out into Pidgeot. And it's just gonna Heat Wave. And, what? Hurricane for free now. That goes down to Hazards. And in comes Lati, who just about lives the Stealth Rocks, goes for T-Ball, picks up the kill on the critical hit, but now in comes Dragapult to finish it off with a Phantom Force or a Dragonite, unless does it get the good power look. Wait, game's not over, it could get good power. Okay, no, and it's over. GG. If he got power there one more time, I think, no, he needed the power there and one more after or crit and it was over, but was possible. There was an out and he just didn't get it. Now, moving on to our next game, we have Sleepy Kinoko, who always has the best nicknames in the league, up against Z-Dog, captain of the Zapping Zeraoras, and he brought 2 of his Tree Fish Pokemon with him this week. That's interesting to see. We are seeing a we're going to see Swirlix come in, and we do see ooh no la 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 from Sleepy Kinoko coming in. The Fishy Wren's just gonna, you know, click that into anything not named Ferrothorn and pick up 3 kills. I do like the look of Ursaluna Blood Moon here because there's what, 1 resist, which is Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn wants to be able to take the Fishious Wrens and the Blood Moons, and that's just not gonna be great. And then we have, you know, Ironheads coming out for free for the most part as well. So, Bundle as well. I think this is the first week we're getting to see Bundle put in work for her, and we're going to see how that goes. So let's just get right into this battle. Starting off, Tornadus Tyrion up against Beep Boop Fish. It counts as a fish. It eats fish, so yep. Flip turned out and out to King Gamma Kingfish. Oh, that is a Kingfish. Look. He does look like he does a lot of fishing with that sword there. And Swirlix definitely goes down to 2 of these. But with the webs up, it's kind of crazy into the Trick Room team. Decleave does nothing into Poisonous Fish. And Sludge Bomb picks up the kill onto Swirlix. Ferrothorn comes in, takes a bit of chip, probably going to set up more. The Wooden Fish Trevenant comes in, set with Stealth Rocks going up. That's going to be a lot of chip into the team. Knockoff doing 20%, but getting rid of lefties onto Ferrothorn on that sub is huge, because Ferrothorn cannot get any healing in front of Trevenant without its leftovers or its Leech Seed. Earthquake does nothing into Tornadus. Tornadus going to be forced to defog here if it wants to get rid of them rocks, which gets rid of the web itself, and now goes up the rocks. Knockoff doing not much, but you know, better than nothing. Earthquake getting a lot of chip onto the Ferrothorn because of the tower can get the Leech Seed off. Woodfish goes out to Kingfish in front of oh, the Defiant boost on that Sticky Webs is huge. Knockoff picks up a kill on Ferrothorn. Iron Barbs gets the chip off. Now King Gambit's nearly full health. Barracuda comes in. Terra Fairy, close combat, picks up the kill onto King Gambit in a one-hit clean KO. Dragalge comes in front of Barracuda. Barracuda doesn't really get much for this. Drill Road, oh, I forgot, I got that, never mind, it does get Drill Road, but it misses, and that could be game. Oh, that's 95%, I think. In comes the Scary Fish. Ursaluna Blood Moon takes the Psychic Noise fairly well for Ursaluna, 23%, and I think Blood Moon's just going to be a guaranteed kill onto anything not named Glow King here. Yep, Red the Earth Power. Oh my god, it lived. But Vacuum Wave picked up the kill. Oh my god, that's crazy. In comes Glow King. Glow King takes an Earth Power, not very well, but good for Glow King. You know, it does not die to a special hit in a one-hit KO, but it will go down to the next one. But it is setting up for Chi-Yu to hopefully be able to sweep, but might be too little too late for this little Firefish to do much damage. Let's see, Vacuum Wave only takes 36, but Flamethrower, but now in comes the Draco Fish, or the Dragalge, I guess. And Dragalge's just gonna survive this. Oh wait, no, it's Psychic, it's not Specs. Oh yeah, we've seen the Life Orb, but in comes Mr. Fish. Comes in, takes a Dark. No, it doesn't. Does Chi? Oh wait, Chi-Yu's gonna go down to Life Orb though, right? Or Flip Turn from Iron Bundles enough. There we go. I thought Mr. Fish was gonna pick it off, but there goes Iron Bundle picking up the win for Kanoko in a pretty good battle. Fast but good. 24 turn battle. Now we're gonna move on to the Lapras Lunatics against the Shuckle Warriors for our next game, and I wonder how this game will turn out. It could go either way. Let's see what they bring though. So we see Tuberon and Turtle Ninja both facing off here. I really like the look of Meowscarada here, because Flower Trick, Triple Axle, or Flower Trick, like Flower Trick, just what, 1, 2, 3 mons, and then like, you know, knock off for these. Probably gonna be Flame Body from Heatran if I was to guess, but you know, Swampert does look good here. You know, EQ, nothing for EQ to take the hits from it. Then we also have, you know, Noivern coming in. Heatran does do pretty good into walling Noivern, but without, if it's not running rest, it can only switch in so many times before it gets overwhelmed. Sneasler as well. I think Turtle Ninja is definitely heavily favoured in this matchup here. But looking at Tuberon, I could see like a Rocky Helmet Daxbud doing pretty good. And then, you know, you can never count out Urshifu. Like, you really can't. The only 2 water resists don't take hits very well, so Urshifu still is able to sweep, so let's just get into it. Lapras is still a fake mod, so it's not going to do anything. Swampert switches out, fearing the Freeze Dry, and Psychic does nothing. Guess it was reading a switch out to Sneasler. Rocks up from Jirachi in front of Crocodile into Meowscarada on that Stone Edge, taking 53%, but Daxbun comes in, takes 12%. From the rocks on the hard switch out to Jirachi. Crunch does huge damage, but Reflect goes up. Crunch not going to be enough behind Reflect, and Ironhead does 66, which is big. We see Crunch, but that's not looking good because this is really opening himself up to All the physical attackers losing Dex, but Terrablast picks up the kill. And now in comes Crocodile. Does it have enough in the Stone Edge behind Reflect? No, it does not, and that definitely falls. Oh, survived on 2. In comes Sneasler on the Stone Edge though, and Sneasler's probably gonna, you know, have some. Oh, so we just seen that it's Choice Scarf. A bit too late finding that out because it's going down this turn regardless, but getting that critical hit damage into the Sneasler. In comes Gorf and forces the Noivern out. Swampert takes a Power Gem incredibly well. And we see Lapras come in on this Earthquake, is it? Yep, 42. Lapras cannot survive much longer, dies to the next one. So that's what, 240, so it could be just as fast. Swampert, we don't know. Big Man Bob comes in, kills the Sneasler. But now what? We're going to see it take Life Orb damage, letting us know Noivern does outspeed 100% of the time. And we're going to see a Terrablast do how much to the Whoopie Boy? 45 into Clodsire. Clodsire can live one more, just about. Gunk Shot pick. No, it doesn't. Okay. Thought would have had enough in it, but I guess not. Whoopie Boy goes down. In comes Heatran to wall off this Noivern. Swampert does come in for free in front of this though. What, 23 doing nothing, and I think Earthquake is just a win button in this situation. EQ 51%, can probably live a close combat, right? Oh, I'm overestimating Swampert, or I'm underestimating Urshifu, I cannot tell, but Noivern forces in the Gorf. Gorf will fall to what, maybe 2? No, okay, I'm capping. But in comes Meowscarada, and I think we're going to just see Terrapagos come in, and this probably gets Earth Power. If it has Earth Power, it's over. Earth Power picks up the Gorf. Terra Shell will let it survive a close combat, and it will kill with Terra Starstorm. So that was a good battle. Oh wait, Surgeon Strikes. 10%. Yeah, it's still not enough though. It's just not enough. Oh, I did not know Terra Shell made them all not very effective. That's crazy. Okay, so that was a good battle. 25 turns. We're getting some quick games. We're moving on now to Shadow Dragon, captain of the Pittsburgh Piplups, against August, captain of the Flying Fluttermanes. And we're going to see this August completely undefeated up to this point. Check out his channel if you have not, because he has been cooking so far. Up until this battle, he has been 5-0. So let's see if he can keep his undefeated streak going. And he had the best battle of the season against Cinderace, with it going over 100 turns. Do like this Darkrai, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, Psychic, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb. Like, it kind of just hit everything for super effective damage. Do like the look of that Kartana as well, but at the same time, it doesn't really get much for Hydrapple. Actually, I think it does get excess. Never mind, I am just spouting lies. We have Manaphy here. Ice Beam, Scald. Like, it's offensively threatening, but that Toxapex looks decent into the Manaphy as long as it's not like Tail Glow Psychic with Sword Power, some crazy shit like that. So let's get into it. We still have so many games left, and we're, what, how far into the video now? 25 minutes, and we're not even done the first week. Fractured Wyvern? Wait, what was this guy's name? Evangi Malkin? I need to go back because who the fuck? Who is this guy? Oh, I didn't realize that the Latios is a Shattered Dragon. Who the fuck is this guy though? Oh, okay, so now we see into the Fractured Wyvern. Intimidate goes off onto the Terra Fairy. Terrablast does 29, not much, but you know, it's good to... Who the fuck is Sidney Crosby? There's gonna be another celebrity, I don't know. Sidney Crosby. Okay, I'm not googling any more ice hockey players, sorry. It looks like it's ice hockey. Broken Basilisk, Shattered Dragon. Okay, I get the naming theme. But yeah, I'm not googling any more no more hockey players. We don't do hockey in Ireland. Never watched a hockey in my life and never will. We see Take Heart go off in front of that Mirror Her, but really not doing much in return. We see Take Heart again, and I think this could just be Take Heart's stored power sweep from August, is it? Shadow Ball, 60%. Probably could keep going from 25 though from that Thunderbolt. Needs some sort of recovery. If he has it, does not apparently. Kills the what do you call it? Cresselia. Shadow Ball, not enough, but the para is huge. Letting this kill. Nope. Take Heart cures the para. Really just making sure Manaphy just comes in and sweeps. It's gonna force in a fast can it take a hit? Toxapex comes in and dies to stored power. I think we're gonna see Manaphy sweep here. T-Wave just about not enough, but that could pose bad because this is letting it get the full power. We're gonna see a Take Heart here, right, we see the Take Heart, yep. In comes full health Rhyperior. Can it survive a stored power? It cannot. I think it might be game. I think this is just a Manaphy clean 6. Alluring Voice, yep. And we see in comes Screamtail. Doesn't give us 5%. And Shadow Ball kills. What a Manaphy sweep. August has been destroying everyone this season. Oh my god. Well, that's our last week of the week 6 battle. So let's just move straight into week 7 here. Starting it off, we have the Zapping Zeraoras against the Las Vegas Luxrays, Mikey against Z-Dog, and doesn't Shifu just click Wicked Blow button? I think so. Barraskewda looks like you can click the fish moves, and by that I mean the waterfall into anything not named Prim. So take out Prim, Barraskewda for sweeps. Or get the read if you're running choice on Prim, and get the Poison Jab. Either one. Torn, Hurricane, Heat Wave, Liquid Storm. I think it's just the best pivot he has here. Looking at Mikey's team, it is just Shifu the button. Typhlosion looks pretty good as well, I think. Like for ghost moves, not for fire, because there's no ghost resist other than Chi-Yu. So take out that Chi-Yu or get up rocks with the Glim. That's really restricting its damage taking. Let's just move on because we need to get through them all. Relicanth comes in against Glimora on the lead. Stealth Rocks goes up on this liquidation. Gets the first layer T-Spikes up. And in comes Primarina on this liquidation. Still does 37 to Prim and gets the defense drop. That's huge. Hyper Voice does 63 liquidation, just not picking it up. And Moonblast just about. And Barraskewda comes in on the Glimora. We see Flip Turn pick up the kill. Toxic Debris goes up. Torn comes in. We see it's not heavy duty boots onto this Gouging Gary. Burning Bulwark goes up on the U-turn, gets the burn off at Torn. This makes me think it does not defog. U-turn goes off into Salamence, gets the big chip. Fliblets does 37, will pick up in 2 more hits. Burning Bulwark goes up on the D-Dance. This could pose threatening. Dragon Claw picks up the kill. Moxie boosted. Life Orb, so it cannot sweep, but High Flosion comes in. Life Orb scouts out. We see, does a Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, a Shadow Balls, picks up the kill. Torn comes in. Bleakwind Storm misses, and Shadow Ball picks up the kill. This might just be a High Flosion sweep. Barraskewda onto Shifu. Wait, Flip Turn does 66. That's huge damage onto Chi-Yu, who comes in. Most likely Scarf if just switched in raw onto Typhlosion, right? Or onto Urshifu. We see the Flamethrower go off. In comes High Flosion, if I was to guess. High Flosion does come in. Scouts out that Choice Scarf out the Ferrothorn, who dies to an eruption. can Barraskewda and Chi-Yu have enough firepower? The question is, like, this lives in, that lives. But can Barraskewda break through Celesteela and Prim? Oh wait, Prim goes down. Wait. Ah, resets the choice scarf, right? Oh wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. Fly Power Herb picks up the kill. And Chi-Yu dies to rocks. GG. I wonder why he switched there, but what a game. Maybe he was going for some read there, but Chi-Yu was dying to rocks regardless. And probably I wanted to avoid Beast Boost is probably it. Damn, what a game though. That says Z-Dog definitely out of playoffs though, unfortunately. He cannot make it. Mikey, I think that game guaranteed him playoffs, so that's a good show from him. Now we have Fish Emoji, Doggo against Wizen, captain of the Maine Mankeys. And let's have a look at their matchup. As far as I believe, this game... Let's see. Ooh. This is another Val game, right? Right. Like, take out Caesar, Val goes ham. Physical Val, anyway. Or unless it gets Shadow Ball. I think it does get Shadow Ball, so even special. As long as it's the right moves. The problem is, what do you have to break that Caesar down? Not much. Caesar does just kind of wall for days. I really like Caesar here. We see Walking Walter over there. Don't really like how it looks. Suicune does just kind of wall it. Skeledirge looks kind of nice. If I can get off a couple torch songs, I can probably eventually kill a Suicune. Let's just get into it. Rotom is another good looking one. But Jeff comes off against Smeargle. Smeargle goes for the Spore, puts Cloyster asleep. Yep, now we see Sticky Webs go up onto the Icicle Spear. That's more than enough for a Smeargle. He forgot to run the right ability, I assume. Spore onto Penny Parker. So this is a Marvel Rivals team apparently. Stone Axe misses. So let's Volt Switch, pick up that clean one hit KO. Well, not clean one hit KO, but clean kill into Iron Fist against Iron Valiant. Iron Fist does just not enough, but Fire Punch. Oh my god, Fire Punch didn't kill. Got the burn, which is huge, but down goes Val. Suicune comes in. Do we see Roost on this? Caesar, we see knock off, so no Roost. It does go down to the Rocky Helmet. Would have went down to burn anyway. In comes Rotom onto the Metagross. Toxic goes off. Metagross Meteor Mash doing not much. Doesn't get the attack buff. We see Trick Lagging Tail swap with the AV. So now can't Trick anymore. Human Torch comes in on that Meteor Mash with the Lagging Tail. Not the best mod to give Lagging Tail to on his team, but that Willow looks really good into Metagross with EQ going pretty decent damage. 31 on burn, but Hex picks up the kill. Now this is inviting Sandy Shocks in to come in, or Lecky, I guess, okay. Lecky onto that Rotom, Volt switches out into, ooh, Sandy Shocks? What's Sandy Shocks got? Oh, it's Terra, yeah. We see Terra Electric, Volt switch. That did nothing. That did nothing. Oh no. Oh, I think Rotom wins that game on its own now. T-Bolt, nothing. Draco picks up the kill, inviting in Suicune to try and get set up in front of Rotom, because now it can no longer Toxic thanks to holding that Assault Vest. So with enough Calm Minds, he might be able to win this. Unless we see Psyshock come out from... No, Luster Purge does nothing. Wait. Can Suicune do it 2 times in one video? Can Suicune do it 2 times in one video? Come on, we see the rest go off, right? We see rest. Goes back up to full HP. Luster Purge doing 27%. Now it's down to neutral special defense. We see Sleep Talk give it the Scald. Not enough, but the burn picks up the kill. Oh my god, that's so lucky for him. In comes Rotom going for this Volt Switch here. Doing 34%. We see Luna Snow come in. Photosynthesis. Special attack. That Draco might be enough without any defense boosts. Should be. Or Dragon Pulse not enough, so it goes back up to full. Draco would have been enough, I was right. Oh, Suicune. 37. Asleep. Rest. Oh, it really comes down to can he get the good Calm Mind look on these. Calm Mind. No, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, Sandy Shocks does not have it in him. Dragon Pulse doesn't even have enough to get one kill off that. Oh, if he got the good Calm Mind look there, I think Wizzent won that there with the right look on that Calm Minds from the Sleep Talks. But oh, good game. Anyway, moving on, we have Sleepy Kinoko, captain of the Pastoria Parasects, up against Wizzent, captain of the Flying Flutter Mains. And I like Dracovish here because Fish's range should probably 2-hit KO Manaphy. Bundle looks clean as fuck as well. Hoping we see Light of Ruin from Flying Flutter Main. Not from Flying Flutter Main. From AZ's Flowell. I just want to see that move do big damage into like the bear, Ursaluna Blood Moon. Trick Room with those two looks really goddamn good though, because those two will outspeed everything in the Trick Room. By those two I mean Bundle and Fish, Choice Scar Fish and Bundle. That will just outspeed everything and get clean kills. So but August's team looks scary. That Kartana, if it leads, is going to be very threatening. So let's see, does he lead the Kartana into Justice for Milkshake up against Manaphy? Story of this one, in the battle in week 5, Kinoko did not get to send out Hatterene. She won too well, did not need to send out Hatterene, and it was called Milkshake. So this is Justice for Milkshake. Up against Manaphy, Psychic Noise does 39, that's good. Okay, no, Scald, just not enough, but the burn picks up the kill. We see Great Algae come in, Terra Poison, Sludge Bomb, just about not enough. Lucy Ice Beam very handedly though. Sludge Bomb picks up a kill, but if I'm August, I'm going, stalls out the Trick Room and goes for a switch out next would be my guess, into Kartana. Flip turns out into Camerupt. I'm erupting. Luna, do you want to put in any comments?
What?
Do you want to comment about this nickname? Do you want to see if he erupts?
No.
We see Camerupt, he does not erupt, he just flamethrowers. You can stay in for the rest of this battle if you want. Dives to Draco. Oh my god, he erupted and died to Draco Meteor. But in comes error 404. Flip turns out into Big Daddy. Big Daddy dives to a critical hit from Draco Meteor. And we see Iron Bundle come back in. Doesn't have enough with its Ice Beam to 2-hit KO every... Oh, gets the freeze! Oh, he got the freeze! The Penguin got the freeze on the years. But in comes Skipped Leg Day, Spatial Rent, so that's Choice Scarf. That does not look very good. Really, Kinoko? Really? Really? Why? Why? Why are we always bullying my guy? He's just... But now I'm gonna have to put in that stupid ass edit that you've made of my guy. Oh. Down goes Spatial Ren onto the Dracovish, and in comes Lando Norris. Takes the Focus Blast, does nothing, and that's gonna be a clean kill. But oh, I'm mad that now I have to include that awful edit you did of Dracovish. I'm gonna have to actually get that from Z-Dog now and add it. Ugh. That was me shooting myself. Let's just move on to the next game after those nicknames.
You're turning red, trying not to laugh.
Well, do you want to announce the next game anyway? Luna, you can stay in for the rest of the video if you want. No, we're keeping this in. Well, you're the one editing.
Well, I'm cutting it out.
Okay, well, come on. What's the next game?
Did we not just do Lapras Lunatics?
No, we just did Pastoria Parasects.
I know, but wasn't that a couple?
Yeah, it's 2 and 1.
Wow!
Come on.
That's gonna be so much editing for me to do.
Yeah.
So now is Lapras Lunatics versus the Las Vegas Woopers. Woopers!
Yeah. Do you want to comment about the teams, or will I do the rest?
Well, there's no Woopers, so there's nothing for me to say.
Okay. So we have the Lady Gaga bird.
Why is that Lady Gaga?
Look at it.
I don't see the resemblance.
What is with your Wi-Fi? Fuck it.
I take your word for it.
It's the Lady Gaga bird. And we have Urshifu. That is Rapid Strike, and that's just gonna get the kill. That is Sinistrat, correct. Luna did just
be a cup of tea.
matcha.
Matcha.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Okay, let's just go on to the battle. We're getting sidetracked. This is why I record these on my own. We have Zeraoras just. Oh wait, do we see a U-turn? Picks up huge damage into Ogerpon. Mr. Doctor Senior comes in and Tower Flying Tower Blast. Oh, just about lives, but that's enough to get the kill. And Galvantula comes in on. What the fuck is that name?
Boo.
Boo ooh ooh ah.
What?
I don't know. Bug Buzz 47% gets the full power twice. That really sucks. And Thunder does not pick up the kill. That's a crazy move to pull off there. Shadow Ball nearly killing the Galvantula. Bug Buzz picks up the kill. But now we see Thunderous come in, take pitiful damage from that Sucker Punch, and Tower Blast just kills it. As Spathra comes in, we see Tower Blast do 100% murdered Lady Gaga. And Sylveon comes in, Shiny Sylveon into Gorf. And Hyper Voice tickled Gorf at best. Wish Flamethrower does 30. Flamethrower is really risky there. Oh my god, he could have got a Flash Fire boost on that Zeraoras. Speaking of. Oh wait, no, it's weak armor. Okay, never mind. I made that big old read for nothing. SD goes off on this Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse gonna be a 2-hit KO, but Shadow Claw does not kill, and Gorf picks up the kill. Into Ogerpon is my guess. Or not. Okay, no Ogerpon? No, okay, so Protect goes up to full on the Flamethrower. We're gonna just see another Flash Cannon come off here, most likely. Tower Ground, Tower Blast picks up the kill. I'm surprised we did not see that sooner. Instead of Hyper Voice earlier. Now in comes Big Man Bob. Gonna U-turn would be my prediction here. Or CC, that's the safe option. Picks up the kill on Ogerpon. In comes Sylveon. Probably switches out here or just goes for the kill. Sylveon will survive, get the kill. And now it's who do you want to pick up the kill between Starmie, Thunderous, and Crocodile. In comes Mr. Doctor Senior on the Protect. You know, nothing happens from this. Plus 6%, minus 6 from Burning Lefties, and Tyrolus picks up the kill. And that's it. That's game. And let's move on to what I believe is our final game. Shuckle Warriors Turtle Ninja up against Morgan, captain of Morgan's team. So yeah, so let's move on to this game where we see Noivern look kind of nice. Doesn't Noivern look kind of schnasty here? Right? Like Luna's nodding beside me, but she does not know what she's thinking of.
Which one is it?
The big bat.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm looking at Terrapagos.
Okay. But yeah, Noivern looks like it's going to do big damage here, but Mega Kanga just kind of will get the click buttons. I don't know how I feel about that. Indeed, into this matchup. Sneasel looks kind of good. Arcaludon, not my favourite here. Probably going to be the best amount of sack on Morgan's team here. So let's just get into the final game, get this video finished, shall we? So we see Jirachi come off against Kangaskhan and fake out, you know, free 8%? Yep. And we see if it's leftovers, which it is not. Sucker Punch, not the right read into this. We see Body Slam do another, what, 8% as well. Behind Reflect, no power. We see a hard switch out of Registeel onto this future site. Noivern comes in now. Just keep frisks out the leftovers on this Terra fighting. Ooh, now Terra flying. Terra Blast just gonna pick up a kill. Forces you to go to. Oh, that's not looking good. Azu's definitely gonna fall to 2 of these. Okay, the crit just made it 1. Oh, Archaludon can pull off something. Jirachi comes in on this DP. 18%. Light screen goes up. Body press. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna see another reflect go up here, keeping that body press damage nice and low. Swampert onto. God, this is not looking very good at all. Kanga comes in, goes for fake out, picks up what nice 21% on the Sneasler. Gets the guaranteed flinch, Sucker Punch not enough, and we're gonna see CC pick up the kill here. Yep. Bye bye Kangaskhan and your child. Both getting punched in the face. Archaludon comes in, gonna switch out the Swampert. Okay, Dragon Pulse not doing much. I probably just would have went for the close combat there if I was Turtle Ninja. But Knockoff gives it the stamina boost and gets rid of that AV. Dragon Pulse 29%, flip turn. So we see if Flash can go off, do no damage at all. Knockoff does a bit, gets the defense boost, and AV goes off. We see Dragon Pulse do 29% onto that flip, turns out into who to pick up that kill. It is the Jirachi. Gonna try set up them screens again. Light screen goes up, body press does 29. One more dem outside the reflect will kill. 2 of them within reflect, so if we see one more body press, that's a kill. But Future Sight goes up, allowing the Indeedee to threaten with 2 attacks this turn. Expanding Force just not enough. Plus 3 defense, body press doing 58. One more Expanding Force picks up the kill. Future Sight goes off now with no target, so it failed. Volk comes in, takes 50%, goes for the Protect, trying to stall out these turns of screens and terrain. Ooh, Protect misses the double, dies to Expanding Force. I think this might be an Indeedee sweep after me saying I don't like how it looks. Damn. I guess I called it wrong, fellas. Oh wait, terrain goes down. Noivern comes in. Oh, Noivern clicks Terra Blast, what, 2 or 3 times and wins here. Terra Blast. Oh wait, Protect goes for the. Okay, gets off the bit more HP. The sub will go down. Don't see Registeel having anything here yet. That's it. Terra Blast picks up kills here. Protects again, just in case, I guess. But I don't see it surviving it. Terra Blast, clean KO. In comes now Tapu Bulu for the final kill of the video. Grassy Surge goes up. Protect off. Terra Blast not enough. And I think we just see Terra Blast pick up the kill. And GG, well done Turtle Ninja. So what, this leaves you, is a 4-3 now overall in the standings, I believe. Because you were in, you have a chance of going through the playoffs. So, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this longer and 2 weeks of recaps. And check out the description, you'll see links to me, August Luna, you know it by now. Thanks everyone for watching, hope you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye!